Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Jenifer Molina. Today I'm going to talk about the spatial cognitive principle. The spatial cognitive principle refers to ability that people have to understand, organize, and use information related to space and the position of the objects that surround us. In other words, it's the way our brain perceives and understands how things are located and relate to each other. This principle involves several very important skills such as visual perception, spatial memory, mental imagination, and spatial reasoning. For example, when we imagine a map in our mind, remember the way from home to school, or visualize how the pieces or puzzle fit together, we are using our spy cognitive ability. In the educational file, this principle has enormous value because it explains how the students learn best when information is present in a visual and organized way. Sometimes a written content or oral explanation can be confusing if they are not supported by visual resources. On the other hand, when concepts, maps, diagrams, infographics, or images are used, learning becomes clearer and easier to remember. For example, if a teacher explains the parts of a cell with an image, show its part and its name. The students can visualize the information and understand it more quickly. And the same thing happens in mathematics when graphs or geographic figures are used to show an abstract idea. The brain immediately captures the relationship between the elements. The spatial cognitive principle also teaches us that the human brain learns best when visual information and text are together, not separate. If we put an image or one side and the explanation in a different place, the student had to work harder to relate the two things, which increases the mental load and can make understanding difficult. But if the image and the explanation are close, the mind processes the information more quickly and naturally. Furthermore, this principle helps teachers plan more effectivity teaching materials using clear and organized spatial representations such as maps, graphs, or models. Help students make connection between ideas and better understand complex content. This also favors coinage retention since visual information is remembered for longer. For example, in tutorials or classes, this principle can be applied using tools such as Canva, Genially, or PowerPoint, where the teacher combines text, image, and colors to present information in a more attractive way. Through children or young people not only listen but actively observe, relate to understand. In summary, the spatial cognitive principle remains as that learning is more effective when we take advantage of the brain's visual capacity. Presenting content in an orderly, visually enclosed way between text and image helps students understand better, remember more, enjoy the learning process. Thank you, teacher.